Hey everyone, Dollistic here, and today we're doing something so exciting! Oh, I've been waiting for this doll for so long. Oh my god, I'm yelling. I've been waiting for this doll for so long! Ever since she leaked forever ago, I have been like chomping at the bit, similar to Abby, where I was just so ready for this doll to be out, and she took forever to come out. And then she took forever to get to my stores. And then she showed up at Target. And I said, oh, absolutely, you're coming home with me. So obviously today we are doing a Monster High unboxing with Venus McFlytrap. Oh, I'm so excited. I love this doll. I think I'm gonna have nothing but positive things to say about her. Just because I look at her and it gives me this insane serotonin boost. Like, you could tell, I am so happy to have... Oop, not me hitting the camera. I am so happy to have this doll in front of me right now. You just don't even know. I'm so excited. And it's not super often that I get this, like, incredibly stoked, just because that's not really my personality. I don't get, like, excited about everything. Like, this feels like feral excitement, but I'm getting very feral excitement for Miss Venus here. So, here we have it. She's in her box. Of course, let's look at the box before we unbox. I've said box too many times already. What is that? Is that tissue paper? What? No, what is that? It looks like glue? Okay. Anyway, so here she is in her box. You can see this gorgeous artwork of her down here in the bottom. Now, I will say, there is something, like, I feel like she needs to be brightened a little bit. Like, I don't know, like, the doll herself very much pops, and then this artwork feels a little more subdued. So I think they kind of just need to turn up the brightness a little bit on her, just to really, like, pop on the packaging. Maybe it's just how the picture is printed. I don't know. But anyway, the gorgeous artwork of Venus and Julian. There's little Julian down here. Oh my gosh. And she is put in the box like every other core Rainbow High doll. Very exciting. And then on the back, you can see this amazing full body. Okay, I'm trying not to get a glare. Let's do that. Okay, you can see this gorgeous full body artwork of her. Now, this pops quite a bit more. I'm very happy with this. She looks a little blown out because of the light right now, but she looks so good. She looks shorter in the picture though. Like, because her doll is so tall. Like, she looks like she's going to be almost as tall as Abby. But then in the picture, she's kind of giving short. Like, I don't know. She looks cute though. I'm so happy. And you can see her little read up right here. So her monster type is a down-to-earth plant monster. Her monster must-haves are her botany book and hair hydrator. And then her monster pet is Julian. I love all these little, like, carnivorous plant icons. Her little heart with the vine around. It's so sweet. I love Venus. Now, I was never really a fan of her in... Oh, we didn't look at the side here. It's got all of her little iconography. Hey, focus. Hello. I love that one of them is just her shoe. Hilarious. Anyway, I was never a big fan of Venus in G1. She just didn't really speak to me. She had some good dolls here and there, but for the most part, I was never a fan. But this ghoul, oh, I understand. I get it. And everyone should get it because, wow. Talk about black excellence. Like, I know I'm a white person, but, like, talk about black excellence. Obviously she's green, but, like, you know what I mean. She is absolutely 100% black. Like, this is a black girl. She just happens to be green. I love her so much. Okay, let's get her out of the box. I think it's, like, why? Anyway, stop paying attention to that. Why is glue in there? I don't think there's tape on any of these. I'm gonna put those scissors down so I don't hurt myself. And yes. I love that they make it easy to open these. If y'all have been here for a minute, or if you haven't, you know I love simple packaging. because I really think that, like, kids want to get these dolls out as quickly as possible so they can play with them as quickly as possible. So why not make it easy for them, you know? Stop putting all this nasty, nasty, nasty tape. I am terrified to cut her twists. Oh, God. Okay. That out of there. And now I'm gonna claw her out and hope that didn't mess up any of her twists. Or her locks, excuse me. They are locks. They're not supposed to be twists. It's just visually, they're twisted. So I keep wanting to say twists, but I do know that they are locks. And I will try to be better about saying that explicitly in the video. I do know they're locks. And they look so good. Okay. Let's move this out of the way, because we will go over her extra stuff later. Because right now, it is only time for the main event. Okay, she is out of the box. I put her on a stand. She does not come with a stand. These are stands I got off of AliExpress. You can get them off of AliExpress for really cheap, or you can get them off of Amazon. Now, if you order them off if you order them off of Amazon, you will get them quicker, but they are 3 to 4 times more expensive sometimes. So I like using AliExpress. I ordered like 90 of them for like, how much was that? I got a really good deal because like AliExpress will do this thing where like your first order will be however much off. And I think I ended up buying 90 stands for probably like $30-ish. And it might have been closer to 40 after tax and shipping. But anyway, it's very much worth it to just do the AliExpress of it all. And they're pretty good stands. Now she is kind of maxing out the stand like Abby does. I think she's going to have to be stood very specifically so that she will stay on the stand better. Or you could probably put it around her thigh, actually, because that's what I've done with Abby. I found she has more stability if I do it around her thigh. Although Venus's thighs are not as thick as Abby's, so she still kind of moves around a bit. So, up to you. Okay, so let's get up close and personal with Miss Venus. So, starting with her hair like we always do, she has these gorgeous locks in her hair. They are pink and green. I think they're actually mostly pink. Yeah, they're mostly pink except for some green rooted in around her hairline. And you can see that it's almost all pink. I think the green is just in there to add some dimension so her hair wasn't just one solid color. They're very nice. They feel great. There's no product in them, thankfully. I don't think they need any product because they look exactly how they're supposed to. This is gorgeous. And on the side, she has her hair braided and it is pink. I love this idea that her hair is naturally pink and she like dyes the green. That's so fun. It's like Draculaura, how her hair is naturally pink, but she dyes part of it black. Well, I guess that is a spoiler alert if you haven't watched the show. If you haven't watched this season of the show. But she does canonically have pink hair and she dyes it black. So it's cool to think that Venus kind of does the same thing, but with green. And she does have pink edges. They are so good. They're very viney in the way that they're laid. And you can see the little things. You can see the little baby hairs coming off. It looks very viney. I love. And she has an incredible ear mold that is sculpted to look like a leaf. Oh, they're so cool. I love it. And since we're already here, before we talk about the makeup, these are her earrings. They're these spiky little rings with a little carnivorous plant on it. Cute. Look at those ears. I think this is my favorite ear sculpt so far. It's so good. I think it was Abby until I saw these. Like, these are incredible. And it not even just being the outside shape of a leaf, but also having that sort of like veiny look to it is so incredible. Ah, she's so good. Like, it's so nice. And she has so much hair. Like, this is so good. It would be great for restyling. I've seen so many restyles of her hair. And when I tell you, it looks good no matter what you do with it. Like, literally, it looks good in every possible way. So, if you maybe aren't a fan of the side shave thing, which I know some people aren't, although it's not technically a shave because it is braided, you can restyle it, like, down the middle. I've seen people separate it, like, give her, like, a faux part and separate it. It still looks good that way. Is there a molded part on this side as well? No. Okay. I wasn't sure if she had, like, a shave on this side too or not. But yeah, it's great. And she has a hair accessory. It has some Venus flytraps here at the top with a long vine and those same little carnivorous plants there. I do wish there was some painted detail on these Venus flytrap heads because they just sort of look like blobs until you get kind of close to them. But the molded details are really good. And it does do a little snap. So nice. And it provides some, like, color differentiation between the green of her skin, the green of her hair, and this, like, lighter green that comes with her hair clip. So that's very nice. Is this earring the same? Yes. Perfect. Now onto her stellar makeup. So, of course, she does have green skin. She has dark green eyebrows. I love that. And then her makeup is a few different shades of pink and some yellow there in the inner corners. And she seems to have brown eyes. I think they could read as yellow in brighter lighting. Like, it's kind of reading yellow here, but you can definitely tell that it is brown. We love to see the brown eyes because we don't have nearly enough of them in the doll world. And you can see that her eye shine is a little thorny vine and a little Venus flytrap head. That is so fun. And her lower lashes being pink, drawn on in pink. Ah, shut up. It looks so, like, her face looks so gorgeous. And then she does have pink lips. Now, I am a little tired of the, like, bright, bold pink lip. However, because of her makeup and her bright pink hair, I do think it works better on Venus than it has worked on some other dolls recently. Looking at you, Frankie. I'd love to see her in a, like, for her skin tone, what would be a nude. So a color not dissimilar to our eyebrows would be really neat. And we just learned that we are getting another Venus doll. Not this year, unfortunately, but next year. She's supposed to be in the Sculptimate Secrets Wave 5. We don't know the theme, but we do know that we are getting another Venus in that line. So that is very, very exciting. And until then, I'm just going to keep buying core Venuses because, I feel like the possibilities are endless for this doll. Like, absolutely endless. And thanks to pink being her accent color, there will be no shortage of doll clothes that will work for her because pink looks so good on her. And she does have a little necklace made out of thorny vines, and again, that little carnivorous flower. I like them using the carnivorous flower in so many places. It really provides, like, a cohesion to her accessories that not every doll has. So kudos to them. And it's in silver. And now for her top. So she does have two pieces on. She has this printed tee on top with a black background and these pink thorny vines, and it says nature in white with a black outline and then a yellow outline outside of that. It looks very cool. It's a little lower quality looking just because it is like a printed shirt. However, I don't hate it. I think it looks fine at this scale. I wish it was a little more vibrant, but I know with printed fabric, it's hard to get the same vibrancy. So that's totally fine. And the shirt does have these jagged edges on the sleeves. Very cool. Okay, girl. She said, how about I come off? How about I pop right off this stand? It's because I keep moving her around. I think if she were just standing, she'd be totally fine. But because I keep moving her, she's like, okay, how about I come off here? And underneath, she has a long sleeve shirt that is a green mesh with these purple and pink thorny vines printed onto the mesh. It is so cool. And it is two completely separate pieces. And you can see that it is mesh all the way. So if you were to just take this off, the shirt would be see-through. But I don't really think that's a problem because it's kind of the same color as her skin. So I don't know if you'd even... I just know for some people that, like, modesty in dolls is a thing. Not so much for me. I don't care. But I know for some people that could be a problem, and that's probably why they made this little shirt on top. But yeah, it's so cool to see a layered piece like this. It's awesome. I also think it probably needs to be tucked into the shorts just because it's getting like really bunched up here. And that probably has more to do with the stand clip than anything. But just a little advice. You may want to tuck it into the shorts if you're putting her on a stand. And for her bottoms, she has on a pair of printed denim shorts. This is not doll grade denim. It is just a printed fabric, as you can see. And it feels sturdy, like it's a sturdy printable fabric, but it is still just printed. I do wish they had used doll denim for her shorts, just because like that's what it is. That's what they're supposed to invoke. But I do understand that on this scale, that could probably get a little bulky, and maybe you wouldn't be able to get these edges like they wanted. And I'm sure the budgeting had something to do with this. I do know that doing these twists takes a significant amount more money than just doing regular like nylon hair. Like this is probably made, or they use saran. Anyway, rather than doing just regular like doll hair, doing these is more expensive. So I am actually okay with the sort of cost cutting measures because her outfit still looks really good. I don't really mind. But yeah, and on her shorts you can see her little heart decal, a peace sign, and of course it's got the thorny vines printed all over, and they're all in dark blue. It's very cool. It gives a really nice effect all the way around. And she does have a belt on made out of these silver loops that seem to be looped vines. The little carnivorous flowers again. And what I'm going to... I don't know if it's a belt buckle or if it's supposed to mimic a fanny pack, like a really tiny fanny pack. But it's got the little, like, monster teeth on it. It's so cute. And it is also a separate piece. So if you don't like this, you can absolutely take it off. And before we go any further, because you can absolutely see it in the frame here, you can see that she has special sculpting on her legs. You can see the thorny vines that go from, I think it's from her ankles all the way up to her thighs. And it looks so cool. It's kind of hard to catch on camera because they are the same color as her skin. But they are so cool. The thorny vines and the little leaves coming off. It's very excellent. And she does have the clawed as in C-L-A-W-E-D, not C-L-A-W-D, the character, but clawed fingers. I love that in this generation, monsters are getting actual, like, monster features, like claws. It's so cool to me. And down to her shoes. So she has these two pieces on top. One is just a simple mesh piece, and then one is this black stretchy fabric with these tears in it. They are both just like faux sock pieces. They're not full socks. You can see when you pull it up that they're not like actual full socks, which is a little disappointing, but I think it's because these shoes are probably a tight fit just because of how they're made. And her shoes are so incredible. They honestly remind me a little bit of the Pennywise doll. If y'all know what her shoes look like, this is very much kind of giving the same, like these big open monster mouth here at the bottom. And they are mid-calf boots in gray, and they ombre up to pink. It has all of these little like cutout pieces swirling around. And there is a vine on top in a green color. It's got the carnivorous flower again, and then thorny vines all the way up to the top. And the flower has these little plug pieces that you can plug into the shoe, which is kind of funny. But it's, designed to keep them in their place. But that's so cool. And it also means you could kind of like redo these if you wanted to, like move the vines wherever you wanted to, plug them in how you wanted to on the shoes. And you can see on the heels that they have little vines sculpted in. These are so cool. They look kind of rock. Like they look like they're made out of like granite. And she like painted pink at the top. Oh, and there's a zipper. I forgot to mention there's a zipper on the side. These shoes are incredible. And it's so interesting because I don't really pay much attention to the shoes, specifically on Venus. I haven't paid too much attention to the shoes just because the rest of her is so amazing. So I like when you really look at them, they are just so cool. The texturing, the painting, the molding, like these are amazing. And they do have little rubber bands to like keep the bottom here in place. These shoes are so good. Wow. Just wow. This doll in general is just wow. Like, she blows my mind how good she is. She absolutely blows my mind. I am enraptured by her. I think that's a good word to use because it feels very dramatic. I am enraptured by her. And now that we've looked at everything that Venus comes in right out of the box, let's look at all of her extra accessories because she comes with quite a few. So first up, we have her sunglasses. Oh, it's kind of, okay, there we go. They are in a soft, oh my gosh, it does not want to focus on them. They are in a soft pink color, and you can see the rims and arms are these sculpted vines. They are so cool with these little leaves on the side. It's very cool. Let's see how they fit her. Oop, okay, girl. You do kind of have to fight her hair a little bit, but I'd say they fit really well. Yeah, they look really cool. Oh, I love that. Oh, I kind of love that. Nice. And they leave enough space to still see her eye makeup some. Love that too. And then we have her reusable water bottle. And of course, because she loves the earth, she's using a reusable water bottle. And it's really cool. You get all these printed little skeletts, strawberries, a little heart for the earth. And on the top, you can see that the straw is shaped like a watering can. That is so cute. Her snack, which is just, says bites with the S in a vine. Very cute. And it does have a finger hole for her to hold. Her phone, it is in a dark green color, and it's an eye coffin. So of course it's in a coffin shape. You see her little icons there. And it has a Venus flytrap with like monster teeth and vines sculpted on. Very cool. Her botany book. Sorry, it was so silly saying that out loud. It's cast in this pink color, and it is a trapper keeper, which is so fun, and it actually like slots in, and you can see it kind of looks like she was chewing and scratching at her paper. So fun. And her hair hydrator or lock hydrator. It is incredible. I really I am stunned by the amount of detail on this little label, and it looks like it's her own brand, because that's her, and the artwork is just look at that profile. Oh my god. It says hydrate. The sticker is a little misapplied, so I think if you just peel it and put it back, maybe add a little bit of glue, it'll work. It has a little read up here, but I think it's just the lorem ipsum thing. And then the spray nozzle has sculpted vine around it and little leaves. So cool. It does come off, but it's not open or anything. Her backpack, which I say backpack very loosely because it really is just something to hold Chuli in, which I think is so fun. It's made out of this clear blue plastic, and it has sculpted vines on the straps. It has her little monster heart, a skelett, a tree, and then a peace sign with a vine around it, and clearly that's supposed to be her hand. Love. I'll put that there. And my favorite of her accessories is Julian, the little Venus flytrap cat monster. I love this. It's so silly, and I love silly. I really embrace the silliness of this item. It fully looks like a Venus flytrap ate a cat, but then the cat took it over, and they're one now. It's so fun. The little pierced ears, the little pierced cat ears, the vine mohawk, the fangs, the monster teeth on the cat, then the little Venus flytrap tail, which is so cute, and this completely turns, which is so fun. And it's just sort of a brown pot with brown rivets. And his pot fits pretty perfectly in here. Oh, there we go. And see, it even has this special little cutout so you still see his face. And I just learned that you can do this. I didn't know that. And look at him. Look at the really cool, sculpted plant details on his body. And his haunches. Look at that! That is so cool. I think he's my favorite pet. I truly think he is my favorite pet because look at this stupid little cat. This stupid little plant cat. I'm a cat person, so anytime anything is a cat, I'm yes. And of course, he's maximum silly being a plant cat monster. So silly. Love. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, she does have the new standard articulation for the signature Monster High dolls. So she has wrist, elbow, shoulder, hip, knee, head, of course, and the chest joint. So that's very cool. And she has a body sort of similar to Cleo's. I think they call it the glam body, where her thighs are like a little bit thicker. And I think it works so well for her. She is gorgeous. There is very little about her that I think can actually be improved. Like some painted details here and there, maybe a different fabric choice for the shorts, but like, dude, how do you improve something that's already almost perfect? You know? Oh, I just love this doll. And she does retail for the typical price of the new core Monster High dolls at $24.99, so $25, which I think is completely reasonable for her. Now, I still wish they came with stands because Monster High literally like made stands the standard, you know? And for them to not come with it now is a little disappointing. I think I say that in every Monster High video, but G3 is really like it's doing it for me. And now that Rainbow High is sort of going in such a different direction, I will probably be focusing a little bit more on Monster High just because they're really bringing it. They are stepping their game up. Like the releases for this year are looking incredible. If you don't know about all of them, go on like Twitter, look up the different leakers. You will not be disappointed. Like you're going to get blown away. Okay, so this has just been me gushing about Venus for however long the edited version of this video is. So let me know down below what you think of her. Do you plan on getting her? Do you already have her? Were you one of the people that ordered her early from Walmart? Let me know. But yeah, please like, comment, subscribe, do all the YouTube things or do none of them. Just happy you're interacting with my content at all. But if you do those things, it helps out my channel. And we can eat people like carnivorous plants because who doesn't want to do that? Humans suck. Just be a carnivorous plant monster. Thank you all so much for watching. I put out new videos every Monday and Friday for the most part, so I will see you in the next one. I hope you have a great day. Bye.